We are back with another offseason from another disappointing season with no Super Bowl ring. No 16-0, 13-3, which is obviously not as good. They didn't make it as far in the playoffs, even though I thought this team was better. This offseason and draft is going to be all about building this team. Played both Super Bowl teams in the first 3 weeks and almost came out on top of both, so I thought that would project for the season, but coming up against the Texans and the Cowboys definitely showed us otherwise. Yeah, we beat the Cardinals in the regular season, so I figured we could handle them in the playoffs, but obviously the Cardinals in the playoffs were a different animal than they were in the regular season. The Super Bowl was the Arizona Cardinals, who beat us, and the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield in year 2 taking the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl, which is no longer a joke, surprisingly enough. If they keep drafting good, the Browns might actually be in the Super Bowl in a few years. You never know. This year might be the year we move on from Matt Ryan. He's a hell of a quarterback, but he's starting to decline, and his speed is not where it needs to be. Speed is not everything at quarterback, but in an evolving league with pass rushers who are fast as running backs, you need a quarterback who can get away from that. Alright, MVP will be back this following season. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt on the first carry of the first game again. Devontae Freeman is good, but his speed isn't nearly as better as Coleman's. Martavis Bryant is big and quick, but at age 28, only 77. He wants 14.5. We can get a much better player for 14.5, I believe. The rest of these guys we don't need to bring back. Brooks Reed is definitely on a downward spiral. Tyree McCants is not what I need in a fullback. Jack Crawford's on the downward spiral, and Wes Schweitzer, we definitely need to go a different direction with the guard position. So we're going to let those guys go. We're going to go to week 1 free agency and let's see who's available. And we only have $7 million in cap room to play with. Man. A bunch of impact players are available right off the rip. Position by position. Drew Brees is a free agent. That means the Will Grier era is about to begin in New Orleans. No big name quarterbacks. Running back. If you need a running back, now is the time. Kareem Hunt, Derrick Henry, Kenyon Drake. Wow. It'll be interesting to see where these guys go. I usually draft fullbacks, but having a Watt on your team is good in any capacity, so we'll offer him a contract. Receiver, we're pretty set at. Sanu's on the downward spiral, but we might be able to snag one in this draft that can help us out in the long run. I want to target quarterback in this draft to try and get Matt Ryan's replacement set, but we have so many needs on this offensive line, I don't know what direction to go. We're pretty good at linebacker and cornerback.
40-yard dash are now available in scouting.
And Derek Watt did sign with us, so fullback need is met. That's all we're going to go after this free agency. Pretty dull, but gotta pick and choose, especially with the low cap room we got. Combine stats are available if we're looking at quarterbacks. Wow, Jake Fromm only got a 5. Wow. That makes that decision much easier. I don't think Tua will be as fast as Kyler Murray, but he does have a rocket for an arm and he is young. CD Lamb or Mecole Hardman in the mid-round could definitely be a steal. We're going to spend all of these scouting offensive linemen because we definitely need to get one mid-round. Alex Mack is on his way out too. With his age, he'll be gone, I'm guessing, 2 seasons. I could spend my first 5 draft picks on offensive linemen, but I'm not sure that'd be the wisest thing to do. And the Colts are in the running for Kareem Hunt. Him and Andrew Luck would be a scary matchup, that's for sure. No one's offered Drew Brees yet, wow. Usually the Redskins pay about $100 million for him in any franchise I've done, but this might be the one that changes that. Swearinger went to the Cowboys, that makes sense. Brockers to the Seahawks makes sense. Derrick Henry to the Bills. Well, his career just died. Cowboys getting another defensive star in Javon Hargrave. And the Colts got Corey Clement. They were really committed to the run game to help Andrew Luck out. When you draft offensive linemen like Quentin Nelson, though, all you need is a good run game and you're set.
Stand and look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery.
Free agency is over. Let's see where everyone landed. With the Titans, Kareem Hunt is definitely an upgrade from Derrick Henry. Different type of back, but the speed is there to help out Marcus Mariota. And the Titans just won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. Looks like they're getting ready to make another run for it. Alright, let's get this draft started. I'm going to pause it because I'm going to try and trade for the Bengals pick. Wow, lose $21 million if I trade Matt Ryan. Damn. Where's Tevin Coleman? What? Well, something's not right here. Wow. That definitely changes everything. I've never seen it be negative for trying to trade somebody. I understand if you just gave them an extension, but wow. I don't want to trade Animata, but we need to see what we can get here. Wow. And they agreed. Well, we'll just have the number 1 pick. Let's see what we can get here. We really should go for offensive line for longevity, but we need a superstar quarterback because Matt Ryan's on the downfall, and Tua is a beast. And he is a superstar. We trade our first and second round picks. Let's simulate to our 3rd round pick and see who's available.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Wow. Ah, that makes sense. We don't need a running back. We talked about Mecole Hardman and CeeDee Lamb. Wow, 4.32. What's CeeDee Lamb? A 4.39. Wow. I hate drafting the same positions over and over, like beating a dead horse. Oh wow, like I remember to draft Rodrigo. But I think we definitely need to pull the trigger on Mecole Hardman, or he'll be gone.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
I'm not afraid to draft a kicker in the 4th round, if I need to be. Yep, CeeDee Lamb is gone. I figured that would happen. No impressive offensive linemen are left. No one needs a kick away. That's such a gamble because I don't know if that's a glitch or not in the system. We've seen those before for sure. I really don't want to miss on Rodrigo though, so we're going to take him in the 4th round.
The Jets are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock.
Let me buy Sergeant Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I would challenge with a hand. What you see before you, what they didn't tell you from nothing, man. Grand hustle over everything. And hit the king like an 18-wheeler in and out of air lane. Never been a part of the in crowd. Got a problem with me? I said, y'all got the same friend that I came in with, ducking all that lane. Hey, everyone knows on go. I rolled in a 4x4. Believe if a kid gon' go see me, ain't gon' see them no more. They love when I talk, they roll by the car lot when
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
they watch you give it. I live that they rapping back, can't never back what they capping back. They ain't roll mama, we know.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Stacking up, they're zero. Certified neighborhood heroes. You can try one of them.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Bring it in, bring it in. Roll it down by 2. When you go out here, run this play for the win. Let's go get it. I formation, 28 sweeps, blue 14. Watch left. Hup, hup, hup.
We to the man, Atlanta head cop to the left, turn to the back. Try to see we weren't having that. Sit with your ad, drop it out with Alabama ad. That would get for trying to battle rap.
We definitely don't need a secondary of any kind. We don't need running back. We don't need tight end. I'm not really one for trading picks away, but this might be a good chance to.
Don't nobody care about it. Don't nobody want to hear about it. You got problem, huh? Well, it's the same thing for everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I promise that the day go by. I ain't on the grind if I ain't on fire. The one thing I want that it can't go by. Trying to put 6 wheels on the railroad.
Let's see what we got offered for this.
You think at the top till I move over. Modern day Tupac in a new hover. No, they now come with us and down. We dodge it, steady deck and clown. We chase
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
I'm going to trade away the last 3 picks I have. I'm trying to build for the 2021 draft now. Round 4.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming in.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
I'm sure no superstars are available in the 7th round, but it doesn't hurt to look. And no one really worth drafting that wouldn't stay on the team longer than a year or 2. So with that, we'll go to the trade board. See who wants to give it. '21 round 6.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade.
Alright. I will scroll through these slowly so we can see who each team got and for what. Did Jake Fromm fall out of the first round? Jake Fromm falls to the 3rd round to the Raiders. That's a good pickup for a 3rd round pick. I'm not gonna lie. 79 overall. He's not gonna push Derek Carr for the starting job, but if he goes down, that's a good backup to have. I don't blame the Raiders for pulling the trigger on that. DeAndre Swift is a fast guy. Went to the Ravens. I am a Georgia fan, so I look at Georgia players, honestly. Those are the ones that really keep my interest. CeeDee Lamb ended up going to the Cowboys, of course. Elijah Holyfield ends up going to the Giants. Him and Saquon will be a good 1-2 punch. So we'll break it down by first round real quick. lot of wide receivers in the top 10 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them might be a generational player, though. It's not one we could afford to whiff on. We'll go through and make sure our roster is adjusted properly. And we'll have an open quarterback competition for the preseason. I'm definitely going to slide Mecole Hardman into Sanu's spot. Sanu is a great possession receiver, but another year, him and Sanu will definitely switch spots. Ricky Seals-Jones has been disappointing so far, but I'm hoping this season he'll be able to pick it up. Offensive line is a sham and a wreck, but trading Animata is going to hurt our pass rush for sure, but getting Tua is undescribably valuable to the team, especially with Matt Ryan being on his way out. Robert Alford is, wow. Our roster actually looks pretty even, so we're going to go into the preseason and that'll end the offseason. We'll see you year 3, week 1.